Hello family, Sir here. In this video we are going to address 4 simple yet commonly overlooked aspects of getting and maintaining great credit. I'm Sir Ashley, and on this channel we talk about money, personal finance, real estate, and all things Charlotte. I know that my videos about credit typically do not get as many views as talking about buying houses or giving house tours, but in order to buy that home or buy that car, you need to make sure your credit is in order unless you're going to be paying all cash. Growing up, I didn't learn about the importance of credit and was basically taught if I didn't have cash for something, don't buy it. And while people who advised that meant well, it was awful advice. As an adult and as a consumer, we've learned the importance of having and establishing good or great credit. Whether you're shopping for a new car, a new home, or shopping for best rates regarding insurance, your credit worthiness will be judged based on your credit score. A bad credit history or having bad credit habits will place black marks on your credit profile. These include such things as late payments, having an account assigned to a collection agency, and of course, bankruptcy. Establishing good credit habits will therefore enable you to have a good or great credit score and will improve your credit worthiness. And having a higher credit score will allow potential lenders to offer you substantially lower interest rates and better deals on credit cards, car loans, and home mortgages. Now here are 4 common yet overlooked tips to help you create a stellar credit profile and a great credit score. The first thing I want to address is to make sure you pay your bills on time. Lenders only have your past credit history on which to decide what type of risk or credit risk you present to them. How you pay off your debts, your prior debts, indicates how you will pay future debts. Number 2 on this list of 4, this one gets a little tricky, but don't use too many or too few credit cards. How much is too much and how much is too little when it comes to credit? Well, many credit experts and financial planners suggest that you have 2 to 4 credit cards, and that should be the right mix. But from my own personal experience and after talking to my mentors and working with some of my clients, I believe that a mix of 8 to 10 trade lines is the right amount. Now, a trade line is any kind of debt or loan or line of credit that regularly reports to the credit bureaus. So you could have 6 credit cards, 1 car loan, and 1 student loan, and those trade lines will get you to the 6 to 8 number of trade lines to be able to maximize your credit utilization. Before we move on, please do me this huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button. It helps out this channel greatly. Moving on to number 3, pay at least the minimum amount due. Now, always pay at least the minimum amount due and never any less than that. Ideally, you want your credit card balance to be around 2 to 5%. And remember, just paying the minimum payment means it will take you years. Yes, years to pay off that credit card. Quick example, paying off a $2,000 credit card with an 18% interest rate with a minimum payment of 2%, meaning about $40 or less, it will take you 30 years to pay off that amount plus interest. Now, the 4th and final tip for this video is to review your credit report regularly. I cannot stress this one enough. Monitor your credit reports from all 3 credit bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, on a regular basis. Now, I recommend doing it twice a year. I know that may sound like overkill, but as someone who has been a victim of identity theft, you will be glad that you're aware of what's going on and that you're checking it so frequently as opposed to not knowing what's happening and becoming a victim of identity theft. So review your credit report at least 2 times a year. Go over it carefully and make sure everything is accurate. And if it is not, make the necessary disputes with the credit card company and the credit bureau. Also, while you're reviewing your credit report, if you notice an account listed that is not yours, that you did not personally open, contact the creditor and the credit bureau immediately. This could be a sign that your identity has been stolen. Now, to monitor my own credit, I use a service called Identity IQ. Yes, you do have to pay for it, but they alert me when something new shows up on my credit report. I've used this service for years. I wish I had used it prior to my identity being stolen, but they've been amazing since, and I have not had any issues regarding identity theft. And when things do pop up on my credit report, I am quickly alerted and just to double check to make sure that I'm the one that opened that account. I'll put a link to Identity IQ in the description and you can check it out for yourself. In closing, establishing good credit habits early in life and then also instilling those habits into your kids will reap great benefits for you and them, but you will be able to reap the benefits of establishing good credit habits and be able to capitalize on these great financial decisions in the future. I hope this was helpful. I'm Sir Ashley. Thank you for watching. Talk soon.